Oi, I am PD, and I don't want my parents' approval. I spoke to a mate of mine, and that's all he wanted was his dad to be proud, his mom to be proud, and approve of him. And I said, bro, if they don't approve of you now, because we're the same age at 27, they're not going to approve of you later unless you bend yourself to their will and change yourself, what you would consider your true, authentic self, to match their idea of what they think their son should be. And I said to myself, sorry, I said to him myself, bro, I don't have, sorry, I don't want my parents' approval. And even if they were to give it to me, I don't even seek it. I don't even care for it. What that would mean if I was to seek it, it would be to deny myself of any transformation that could arise at any time, any second, anywhere, any time in the future, right? From who I was to who I will gonna to who I'm going to be or who I will be, I don't know. But if I seek their approval, this is what would be happening. I would have to limit myself to the image that my parents have created of who I am. That's it. That is what you're doing when you seek their approval. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want anybody to take this as a negative, is that if you think deeply about what you're looking for, you will see that is, in a way, a scary thing to even want because you haven't thought about it deeply. That's why you want it. You think it'll make you happy. There was a scene I was watching in Narcos where Pablo Escobar made billions of dollars. He can command many politicians, hitman, diplomats, anything. He could change the whole course of the World Cup if he wants with the Colombian national team. But he just wanted his father's approval. I'm thinking to myself, bro, this man still works with his hand at some farm, some, and you want his approval, bro. Like, look at what you achieved with your mind. This comes off very arrogant. It is not. Let me explain to you. Him wanting his father's approval because his dad doesn't like, kingpins. Let's put it that way, because YouTube is out here censoring people. Freedom. Ooh, yeah. Listen, when you want somebody approval, you want to limit yourself. You might as well just wear a big shirt that says I'm your slave. That's what you're saying to me. If you want my approval, you're my slave. You see what I'm saying? If I want your approval, I become your slave now. This is how works. Seeking approval, right, is putting somebody else on a pedestal and saying, whatever that person thinks of me, their thoughts are so important that I have to conduct myself in such a way that they approve of me. When this happens, you limit your growth. You limit at what point you could, you limit the range of authenticity that you could grow into. You limit the natural human being that you are for somebody else's image. I want you to understand. You might build an image of me, and I tell you, whatever image you built, my brother, that is not me, or I refuse. If you build some image, no matter how positive it is, you say, you are very important to me, PD. I am not important to you, bro. What you will be doing is creating an image which I would now have to play to. I remember somebody said I was one of the realest people on YouTube. Brother, I appreciate it and I know what you meant by it, but I am not one of the realest, bro. You are. You see, the reason I'm saying that, there are about almost 500 videos on this channel. I guarantee you're not going to agree with all the 500 videos that I made. You're going to find one video that you don't like, and all of a sudden I'm fake. You see what I mean? People are fickle. They can change at any point of time, any moment. I'm not going to accept any box that somebody puts me in or any label that they give me. If you're seeking your parents' approval, you're seeking labels, right? And you're seeking an image that they've created for you, and you've also created it by yourself. You are both engaged in this delusion of creating images of one another. I'm not creating any image for anybody, not for my audience, not for myself. I don't even want to create an image for myself. I don't know what I'm going to be next year, bro. You see? I could decide next year to be something else. I don't know. could be a drag queen. Yes. Or something. God knows. Whatever it is, bro. Alright? I could be like, I could be anything I want. I could be an astronaut. I could be a psychonaut. Those are the people that use psychedelics to explore their mind. I could be any damn thing. I could be a professor. I could be a guru. Namaste. Namaste. I'm not going to limit myself by seeking your approval. You should not limit yourself by seeking your parents' approval. You should not even be seeking anybody's approval in this world, man. We are all children of the highest. We are the children of the higher man, Rasta man, even if you're white. But when you seek somebody's approval, I want you to understand that you are, in a way, collaborating with them to create an image of who you think you should be. The dutiful son, the well-behaved daughter, the pious mother who always protects the family, the hard-working dad. You both are creating these images for yourselves, bro. This illusion that you're engaged in is something that I do not want to be engaged in, because what it is, underneath all that, underneath all these titles that you are building for each other and giving to each other, is the fear, right? And the resistance to change. You want to be the dutiful son. What if next year it occurs to you that laziness is who you truly are? Then now what? What if you want to be that well-behaved daughter, but then you somehow come into be promiscuous and you find it fun? Then what? Then you have to hide that part of you in order to remain the well-behaved, beautiful princess, daddy's little princess, right? This is what you're doing. In order to keep getting that validation and that approval from them, you will have to hide this new form of you. People that seek approval never go Super Saiyan, bro. You will never be Super Saiyan if you keep seeking approval, bro. If you don't seek approval, you could be Super Saiyan, Ultra Super Saiyan. I don't know what's above Super Saiyan. I don't watch Dragon Ball Z. But my point is, bro, the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit on whatever you could be, whoever you could be, however you could be, whenever you could be. I know a friend. He is so trapped, right, by the approval of his dad that it crippled him. Not like his legs have been amputated, crippled. No, I mean like he can't even speak up to his dad. He almost chokes up whenever he brings up anything of meaning. He fears the man. He quibbles right before him because he wants to remain. It's that child in him that always seeks the father's approval, that is not willing to change or willing to grow. And so he just, whenever he sees the dad, he sees somebody, like the Christian sees their father in the our Father who art in heaven. You're seeing your Father who art chills at home. Hallowed be thy calm. Bro, all jokes aside, do not seek another human being's validation, another human being's approval. You will cripple yourself. And if you are fine with that, then go ahead. Go seek their validation. Go seek, my Father, I want you to be proud of me. I know. Just like, where's that place Kurt Cobain was born in? Come as you are. That's it. You don't need to seek approval in a place where people say, come as you are. That person should be approving of you just breathing. No, I mean, literally, you just breathing, nothing else. If I was to meet you, I don't want you to meet some sort of criteria that I have set for what type of people that I could approve of. What are you, a checklist for? Am I the FDA looking for what is safe for you to eat or use? No, you are a human being. I should not have a criterion checklist of who you should be, how you should talk, how you should walk, what you should believe, in order for me to accept you. That's just totally wrong. There's something wrong within that. That somehow a human being does not have inherent positive attribute that that could just be accepted. That just them being an expression of life. You as an expression of life, I approve of you. Just by that chance alone, by birthright alone, I already accept you. I accept and approve of everybody, even the worst of the worst. And yes, I don't agree with you. You don't have to agree with me. Cool. You can have a limit and a line. I accept and I approve of everyone. If you don't, you have a beautiful day. You struggle with that thing yourself, because do not project that on me, baby. Do not project that on me.